Let there be light. And there still is light on this aquarium. About 6 months ago, I replaced my old light with a light from Hygger, an HG957 that I installed on it. Works great. Previous to putting on the light, it had a pretty low, dim light on it. If you look on the bottom lower left, there's a couple of plants there that weren't even visible. Now they're looking good. Tiger lotus and a Madagascar lace plant, which have really responded to the increase in light. It's worked really great. The other thing that I wasn't expecting to happen was my moss turned into a wall in the back of the tank. You can see if you look in the back of the tank, it's now a moss wall, which has grown between 2 and 3 inches of the surface. It's doing really well, and it's really quite a cool addition to the tank that I wasn't expecting at all. A lot of the fish and shrimp are really keying in on hanging around it. You can see some red neon blue eyes in the back there and shrimp swimming around. I think that the shrimp have really benefited with it because it is increasing the amount of algae that's growing up there and attached origanisms. It looks really cool too. I really like how the fish are hanging around on top of it and really orienting to it. And it really covers up the back of the aquarium so that it's kind of a nice display back there, hiding all my equipment, the filter inlet, and some cords. The fish, though, are really responding quite well to it. You can see the red neon blue eyes here. They've been breeding in the back there, and every once in a while I'll take out a little fry that's been hiding out in the Java moss. The celestial pearl danios are also orienting to it quite a bit. The males like to display over top of it and duke it out for dominance over the moss bed that's at the back of the tank. It's really been working out pretty cool. The other fish that have been benefiting from it are my cories. This particular light ramps on and off, so it slowly comes on and turns off slowly at night, so it's less shocking to the fish. It also has a pretty slim profile, so it doesn't take up a lot of room. If you look in the bottom right-hand corner of this tank, it's set up to be dark in there underneath some wood, and that's where my Cordoris garryi fry hang out, and they really benefit from that ramped up and ramped down light. They don't spook so much. The Cordoris garryi fry just don't like bright light, so they hang out in the back, and they definitely benefit from the ramping up and ramping down of the light. The other fish that I have in this aquarium is the CW111 or Vulcan cory. They're not as light sensitive, but they also appreciate the light coming on slowly. I've seen them spook when the light used to come on really quick before. But they usually hang out just outside of the bright light on the edge of the plants. But the species that's benefited the most from the improvement in lighting on this aquarium are my Neocaridina shrimp. They are getting a lot more food. I'm sure there's way more algae that's growing there and smaller organisms that they're feeding on. They've been reproducing really well in this tank since the light has improved on it. Their numbers are increasing pretty rapidly, and it doesn't look like it's the most pure strain, as you can see from the darker guys that are mixed in there. But one thing that I've been really impressed with this light is not only does it allow reds to show up really, really brightly, but you can also see the blues quite vividly on these shrimp. I got some really cool shrimp out of the mixed bag that I'm getting out of this strain. These black and blue rillies are pretty darn cool. A lot of the females are buried up pretty consistently with the increase in the light levels on this tank. It's been a kind of a bonanza for shrimp as of late. So overall, I've been really impressed with the Hygger HG957. The tank looks really great. The plants are growing really well, and I'm getting increased production in my Neocaridina shrimp. And the inhabitants really like the ramping up and ramping down effect of the light. They spook a lot less. So, and it's a pretty affordable light. It's only about $101 on Amazon right now. So if you're looking for a light, give it a try. Happy fish keeping.